So, greetings. So here we are in Coast Guard St. Max in the beautiful island of Grenada. So we are here at what we call locally the top of Coast Guard, and this morning I'm just gonna take you on a little journey of what the farmers have to go through to and from the garden. So here I've entered what we call Cocoa View, and as you can see, I can really see what we call cultivated property, cultivated land. You see nutmeg, banana, cocoa, growing right here. Right. So I'm going to present probably some video clips. I'm going to post every so often. Because I'm just here on a mobile camera, so I'm not sure how much memory is on there. So how long the video is gonna last. Alright, so I think this is at the end of this little village. And we're not sure what the boundary mark is in this area, but this road here, personally I set the boundary line where the concrete road ends, which you will see shortly just around the corner. Yeah, as I said, I'm using just a phone camera, so excuse if it's a bit shaky. I'm just walking as I would normally walk up to the garden, except I've got camera phone in my hands. So here, as you can see, this is where the concrete road ends. Why I'm bringing this, why I'm attempting to bring this to attention, is because the road here is a very, very bad, and the reports that has reached me, reached us, is that if you go down to the government ministry, that's the Government of Grenada ministry, you would find that they have this work here as completed. The money has already been spent, but as you can see, as you would see, that this road is far from complete. It's probably in, how to say, a deplorable state. It's virtually unusable, and the main reason why I'm doing this, because as you can see from before, there's cultivated property. There's cultivated land. It's all land that has fruits and vegetables and other type of crops, whether it be nutmeg, you know. People visit frequently, you know. You got cultivation, you know, just take a look at the road. In here we have a little bridge, and there's my little friend Dot. I'm just gonna set him, now set her free here. So just hold on a second. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, I hope I can get these two videos together. We're just on this road in St. Mark's called Laca Daggen Road. It's a road frequently used by farmers, like daily. Okay, there's quite a few cultivated lands here. The government has this road here as completed, but as you can see, it's far from complete. You see here, my friend here and we're going to walk up this road to the garden, and yeah, I'm gonna attempt to show you the journey that farmers have to make through the mud, with loads, sometimes heavy loads. Well, I only got a flask of tea and some sandwiches in my bag, so that's not too heavy. But as you can see here, we have arrived to an area where it's basically swampy. You know, people have to, you know, they made this road around. As you can see, it's really muddy. I've got Wellingtons in my feet, but so I can walk through the mud without my feet getting wet. But that's it. You've got to have pretty good boots to walk this road, and not just good boots. You might need a bit of skill, you know, expertise, you know, because you know, it's not the loveliest of roads. You know, it's quite easy to slip, especially when you're already trying to find your way through the mud. You know. You see again. Well, it's a road, you know, vehicles are meant to be coming up and down this road. I know there's one farmer in particular, you know, he drives his vehicle up onto a point where he can't reach anymore. But I mean, once it's the rain season, all that's going on around us now is you're not quite so sure that the seasons are not that much differentiated anymore. You know, so there's the rain season and the dry season, which was the old ways, but now you have, you know, maybe have a couple days, a couple weeks of rain, and then you have a couple days, a couple weeks of really hot sunshine through the year. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed up here a bit. I mean, like, the road here, I can say it's still pretty good. As I said, vehicle, well, there's one particular vehicle that drives come up this point when it's dry, but once it's in this condition, it's virtually, you know, it's virtually impossible to get up here with a vehicle. You know, people have to get to and from their land, you know, their property. They got to bring things like maybe seeds, you know, into the garden. Plants, you know, plants may not always be the lightest of things either. I mean, because example, if you have to carry like 12 banana plants, this is the condition of this road. There is, because you can see there is no drains, there is no pavement, but they have this road down as complete. I mean, they started work on it. I mean, the bridge that I stopped on, or where I stopped on earlier, you know, that was one of the bridges that was done. And here we have another one of these bridges, but that's about it, you know, besides the concrete roads, you know, to Cocoa View. Yeah, but this police farm watch notice here on this bit of cultivated property here. I mean, it's actually cultivated land on both sides of the road here. But look at the condition of the road. As I said, I showed you the police farm watch sign. Well, you know, this is sort of to combat pretty and larceny, you know, people stealing your property. So then it gives police to go ahead to come into your property, you know, make a patrol ever so often, you know. See, this is pretty swampy. Yeah. Here, Mike. I don't know if you can hear it through the video, but here go my feet. You know, it goes down. You know, it's pretty goes. Much goes down in there. That's the water. You know, coming from my feet. It's pretty. The weight of my feet, you know. Yeah. So each step, you know. Yeah. It's kind of a bit of swampy area here. Each step, you know, you've got to put in so much effort because you go into swampy land. Yeah, during the dry season, it's pretty land that's taken care of really nicely. Snow is all clear. There's cocoa, there's bananas, you know. There's big mango tree there. And on both sides, cultivated land. Yeah. A gentleman drives his vehicle up to just ahead of us there, and then it's impossible for a vehicle, you know. It's a bit of a journey for the brave and the strong on foot from here. This is around where the gentleman would leave his vehicle, and it's his garden. Yeah, it's lovely mountains. It's pretty, very beautiful island, Grenada. Yeah, the roads are not so beautiful. This particular road here is not so beautiful, but it's very nice surroundings. It's mid morning. We had a bit of rainfall overnight. Yeah, probably why it kept me in bed a few hours later this morning. You know, it's not nice taking the rainfall, having a cold shower, cold rain, or getting doused in a cold shower first thing in the morning. Well, I hope this video I can get this video editing done, or else it might be a pretty horrible parts of videos. As I was saying, you know, the gentleman drives his vehicle to reach this point there, and then it's pretty much of adventure, if I say so, the rest of the way. But nonetheless, I am going to take you on this little journey with me. You know, it's our mid-morning, almost noon to be fair. I got this stuff of motto, this little philosophy, which says, you know, it doesn't matter what time, you know, once you can spend an hour, 2 hours in the garden, it's alright, just, you know, try to be there as often as possible. Yeah. You can see here, well, the road is a drain. There is, I'm not sure how much its functionalities in it, because water is flowing down to the drain. Well, vehicles can't really get past the point down there, so this is basically just for pedestrians. It's a footpath, you know, farmers, hunters, you know, who knows, maybe even tourists, you know. But this here is a road called Laca Daggen Road. It's a road frequently used by farmers in St. Mark's. It's a road in St. Mark's. It's a road that the Government of Grenada, I said, it has it down on record that this road is completed, you know. The money has been spent, everything, you know. All the farmers around here, they even spoken to each other. You know, I've been in dialogue myself about maybe opening the drains and some things around here. You know, but then it's just evidence, you know, you live in a village and you have farmers, you have, you know, people that work, travel, they come here maybe 3 times for the year, walk the road, and they're meant to be opening the drains, they get paid for it. But, you know, before 9 o'clock they're back in their house and for the sake of it. But here now is which really puts lots of people off, myself included. Let me just show you, you know, this is a break in the road, and you can well, there should be a bridge there. There is a makeshift bridge, you know, a few of the bamboo, the pieces of wood that's been put across there by farmers, has really fallen off, you know. There's broken pieces. So these are the chances, you know, we take, you know, to get to the garden. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, whatever. I mean, like I said, I got a flask of tea in my bag, you know, a couple of sandwiches, you know, so yeah, I walk over it, but let's say I'm coming back and I've got maybe a bottle of water, spring water from the mountain, or, you know, anything, you know, maybe a golden apple in my pocket, you know. It's not that comfortable walking over it with that extra weight, because you never know when it will collapse under you. And it is evident that it collapsed, and it collapses, you know, and farmers stick bits of bamboo around it so they can walk across. So this is the Laca Daggen Road that the government says is complete, and this is the journey that farmers make every day to and from the garden. This here is a bit of swampy area, and it's really bad around the corner. I think the main part I wanted to show you was like that bridge. There's other bits of the road. I did say I was going to do clips, but I think this camera phone they haven't got a pause function on the camera, so it's either a press stop or a press play. I have pressed stop and play a few times already, so I hope I can put the bits together with some sort of video editing software, and if I can make one video out of it, that would be pretty cool. So if at the end, when it is presented to you, it's in one piece, then that means the video editing was successful. So I'm just walking up Laca Daggen Road. It's already, I'm already dripping with sweat. It's a bit of a hike to swampland over mix of bridges to narrow paths. Hey, look at it, this is the road. It's about this for I can say maybe 10 meters, 5 meters. So it's really terrible. So this is the road. Let's go through. You have to have pretty good boots to use this road. You can hear the sound going. That's my feet getting stuck in the swampy mud, and I may having to put all this effort to get my foot out of the mud at each step, instead of me having to just lift my foot and walk along a road. Yeah, the air is feeling a bit cooler as we continue to go uphill into the mountains. I was meant to be showing you all this cultivated land that's along this road. I'm so caught up by showing you the state of the road, which is, after all, the intent of this video, to show you the condition of the road farmers have to use, because there may be nice cultivation along the road, also, there's adjoining roads to other mountains beyond, whether it be I'm not sure if you can see it on this camera. This mountain over there, called where there is higher up the mountains, so places like Belmont and St. Mark's. You can also go back down to, or you can cross over and get to Scott. This is a road, quite interconnected road to other places, and I'm not sure how a vehicle and get past at this point. You know. So here's like here, and all the stones you have to watch like each and every step, especially when it rains. As the sign would say, slippery when wet.